Okay, boys, I really hope this is the last time I have to do this. I had issues yesterday recording some things, not recording some things, and it looks like, yeah, no, I'm still recording on this one for now. So today, I'm doing a house tour of this apartment that has been graciously provided by my employer. Um, and I think, yeah, let's start going towards my door. So this is my door. And let me just do one of these. Okay, just to make sure nobody disturbs us. But as you walk in to this apartment, what you get to see is actually my living room area. And this area is, it is what it is. But we'll get to it just now. We've got those two lights, we've got a sofa, another sofa. Lights are controlled here. But I think what we'll do is we'll start in the kitchen area. And so let's head on over to the kitchen area. So the first thing that you get to see is my Hawaiian sweet rolls over there and my gingerbread house that I am slowly getting through. Kind of started eating that up now. But that's my freezer section, my fridge section, and then we carry on. And I'll just turn around this way. So we were kindly provided with a nice microwave right there. It's one of those microwaves that are like kind of a bit too powerful. So yeah, sometimes it's problematic, but we'll get there one day. Then you've got my favorite appliance in the whole kitchen, which is our stove. It's a gas stove. Love me a gas stove because it's actually so nice to just be able to immediately heat stuff up. Previously, like at home, we'd have those plate stoves that take forever to heat up and forever to cool down. This is great for cooking. And it's got like an oven, nothing too eventful there. They gave us like a knife set over there and also a toaster that gets used quite often. Also, we bought like some kitchen towel because fun fact about this apartment is it's like one of those weird hotel-y type. Like they kind of don't really expect you to do anything for yourself. So if I need a light bulb changed, gotta call service. If I need, I don't know, if I spilled something. Actually, we spilled something on the floor right there, and that time we had to call service again. And I get it, they're trying to do a thing, and maybe that's a thing here in New York City, but it's quite annoying to me because I want to be able to do my own thing. Like, can I not just clean up my own messes? Is it too much to ask for? But anyway, so there's no mops, there's no brooms, there's no brushes, there's no vacuums in here. Literally have to call up people, be like, hey, please come. It's like super awkward. It's like an old man or probably an old lady or something, and I'm just sitting there like, yo. My parents are judging me so hard right now back home. Ushagazu is judging me so hard back home. It's just a super awkward situation like that sometimes. But anyway, this whole camera situation is very heavy. That's why I keep switching hands. At least this time I don't have like a screen down here to distract me from looking straight into the camera. But anyway, so we've got that. We've got like quite a bit of cabinet space, right? And I'm pretty happy about that. I'm very, very happy about how much cabinet space we have. The last place that we stayed at, that my company booked for us, was like very sparse. It was like get in, get out. You weren't really expected to cook for yourself, I guess. I don't know what the whole point was, but anyway. So this one here, you open it up. We've got some knickknacks. Top shelf is like sweets and things. I guess I'm supposed to not really try and reach too high and take the sweets and things. Then we've got like spices in that second part over there. And we've got like, I don't know, like some cheddar cheese and our favorite aromat. It's got an unbelievable taste or something.
But with aromat, it's unbelievable!
Easy. And then something that I really like about this apartment is the pots and pans that they've given us. So they're not non-stick, but they are like, I don't know what you call these types, but whatever you call them, I like them because they're so easy to clean and so nice to cook on. They're not so they stick. Like I struggled the first few times that I was here to actually make an egg without, like, you know, getting it stuck all over here. Something else that something else that I would note about these pots and pans is like the way that they actually like seem to like smoke up very quickly. So we've got a fire alarm. Oh my gosh, that fire alarm in me. But anyway, then down here, a really nice feature that I like about this kitchen is the way that we've got like an open situation here, which is great. Anyway, just making sure I'm in focus. We've got an open situation here, which is great. I can see through, I can get natural light into the kitchen area. I mean, there's also natural light coming in through this window here, which is great. So, yep. But anyway, still in the kitchen. We've got more cabinets up here. I think that's a really good use of space. We have a dishwasher right there. Yeah, it's okay. It does what it does. Got a really big sink, which I actually really enjoy using. I like to hand wash like things, especially pots and pans and stuff. It's the way to go. And then we've got over here our dining room table. This is where my wife will like sit during work hours, and she will do her work. She'll sit right here in this position, and then be able to look at her nice flowers and get a nice view of the outside. We can have a quick look. Have a quick looky-loo. Yeah, it's okay. It's an opportunity to get some sunlight, right? Yeah. The general way that, okay, so we're headed towards, like, this is right next to the door again. It's another closet, which I love about this apartment. Tons of storage space. I keep my pressed work shirts and my work pants over there, my shoes and everything. Got my umbrella, got an iron and an ironing board. The funny thing about this closet is that I got here, pressed all my shirts, expecting to be going to the office every day. I've been twice to the office, I think. I've been to a client's premises one time, and yeah, so these shirts really haven't been used. Like, I haven't even gone through all the shirts that I ironed on day one when I got here. But that's a fun thing about that. But it's tons of storage space, and we really appreciate that. We know sometimes, hey man, storage space is hard to come by. Now, look at this like great painting here. I don't know. It's so the thing about this apartment is that it's kind of decorated in a kind of old world charm type of decoration, and it's nice. It's we like it. I think it's grown on us. When we first got here, I hated it. When I came to these apartments before to visit like Dean and them, we hated it, like Dean and Sahil and Kyle and them. Like, well, not we, I didn't like it. I remember I was laughing at the guys about this place because I was like, you guys have such a horrible, like, this looks like my grandmother would love this. But it's like, it's got like a really like regal, I guess, like decoration, or it's regally outfitted. I mean, if you look at those like curtains and everything, it has a very cohesive style, and I think when I say we like it, it's more that we can now really appreciate who it's actually meant for, and so that's how we can find ourselves enjoying it. We're very much like modern people. We like our modern like amenities and everything like that. So yeah, no, the apartment's actually great. It's nice. I've never been like a wallpaper type of person, but I don't think this wallpaper is too egregious. It's cool. It's all right. I think the place is well outfitted. It's well decorated. Even the paintings and the pictures that they've put on the wall, great. So anyway, we move past that and we see here my desk. So this is the desk that I would normally use when I'm working. So my work laptop would sit where my personal laptop is right now, and I would hook it up to the computer TV over there, and I'd use that as my second screen because, you know, when you're working with those large Excel files, you need a little something to help you out there. You know, wife likes to keep the desk quite clean. Normally I'd have like a bunch of stuff, a mouse, card readers, you know, GoPro accessories everywhere. So especially during the weekends, because like I don't really have a reason to keep all of those things there. And you can see where that stuff is right now. I'll show you. It's all stuck in there. So you try to keep it neat, just try to keep it tidy in the house, just in general. That laptop over there is only sitting there because I was using it recently, like just now. But yeah, moving on from my workstation, we can head over into, like, I guess the master bathroom. But before we get there, actually, there is this closet here. So there's a tiny closet here. And in here, we'll keep, again, tons of storage space, which we love. That's like bleach, Tide Pods, and like toilet paper and stuff like that. Although they do provide us with toilet paper here. I guess the setup here is a little bit weird, right? I'm just gonna ramble and walk around for a bit. The setup here is a little bit weird, if I'm being honest with you. It's like, it's quite well serviced, and to me it feels a bit restrictive. It feels a bit shouldn't be, it feels very lazy, like they want you to not do anything for yourself. Yeah, I'm not that guy. I want to be able to sweep for myself without having to call somebody and beg them to come, well, not beg them, but like ask them to come up here and help me out and stuff like that. That would be really nice to be able to do that. You know what I mean? It's just kind of an awkward situation to be in, and usually it's like older people, and for me, the way I was raised, like asking an older person to do something for me that I could do for myself is kind of a bit weird. So it puts me in a very awkward position. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. Like I say, even for the way it's decorated, this place, it's good for the person that it's meant for. We're just not those people. We're not the ones that this place is meant for, to be honest with you. So it is like that. We get like housekeeping here once a week on a Saturday. I don't know. I don't think I like housekeeping. I don't think I like the person who does our housekeeping in particular. She has a tendency of just kind of hitting the doorbell and then immediately walking in. Like I have no time to actually do anything. I've actually had to complain about her for that specific reason. Like she came in one time and I was like standing right here just behind me and ironing my shirt, so I didn't have a shirt on, and she just comes in and she sees me shirtless. So I'm thinking, okay, the thing that a normal regular person would do is to be like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to barge in like that, didn't realize you were in here, or whatever the reason was, and immediately back out. No, what does she do? She goes, oh, no, sorry, I'm just gonna come and change the bed sheets for now. I'm like, okay, look, I get it. We had asked them to come at like 12 or 1 or whatever the time was that we had asked them to come at, but it is quite inappropriate for them to, or for her specifically, to just kind of walk in. You see that I'm not dressed, right? You've given us no time since you pressed the bell, and now you're just walking in. I'm not dressed, and you're like, I'm just gonna force my way in anyway. Like, we complained, everyone seemed to take it seriously, and then in the new year, she's just walking in as she pleases. I'm like, bruh, like what? okay, I know your housekeeping, I know you have access to the rooms, I know you have a job to do, but I think give me 5 seconds to answer the door before you just barge in. And if you see that I'm clearly freaking naked, don't walk in, don't keep coming into the, like, what is, I don't know. Like, is this like a cultural thing? Like, it's acceptable around here for people to just walk in while somebody's naked? Aye. But anyway, onwards to the bathroom. Oh, but before we get to the bathroom, I just saw my best friend in this house. This guy right here. Oh my gosh. This guy and me have a love-hate relationship. It's mostly hate relationship from my side to his side. Because as you can see, I have taped over like the speakers. I think it's illegal to turn it off, but the speakers are just so frustratingly loud. And the thing about this thing is, it's so sensitive. It's like you put oil on for like 2 minutes on the heat. There's no smoke, no nothing in the entire house, and it's just gonna go off. And it's like, bro, like there's nothing is burning, nothing is even smoking, nothing's happening, and it'll immediately like start raising alarm bells. And I'm like, can I cook something? So I taped it over just so that it's not as like obnoxiously loud. I hope that's not like, you know, illegal, but yeah, taped it over so it's not too loud. At least, you know, it doesn't wake up the dead when it rings, and it doesn't like bother my neighbors. Cause like, yeah, no, he could hear it from here all the way where he's at. So it's quite annoying. But anyway, let's finally move to the bathroom, which is through this door here. This door is very narrow, hey? Even this hallway here, this like there between the kitchen and that, it's very narrow. I'll turn around and hopefully you can see how narrow it is. And I hope I'm not hitting anything. But yeah, like it can fit me just to my shoulders there, like that. So quite narrow entrance. But anyway, as we come in, we have our shower in here. Shower is equally narrow. I tried to shower in here one time. That was the first time I got here, and I have never done it again because it's just absolutely pointless. I can't move in this shower. It's actually impossible for me. So I shower in the other bedroom bathroom, so we'll have a look at that a bit later. But anyway, turning around, it's quite a nice bathroom, well appointed. There's an interesting one there. American toilets, they're so weird, man. Like the water level is so high. Like, why? It flushes weirdly, it looks weird. But anyway, not be rude. We like that shower head attachment. It can detach and you can use it nicely. There's good lighting in the bathroom, which I guess is important to someone. But yeah, we get fresh towels all the time from housekeeping. Well, once a week we get fresh towels. I suppose we can ask for it if we want it. We've got storage space. There's storage space behind these mirrors. There's good lighting. There's me. Hello. Let's see what else we got. This is also interesting. This is different to, well, at least my house back home. Plug points that are like exposed. There's no on-off switch, so they're just always live. Interesting. And then you have a light switch in the bathroom, which I mean, like, I get it, but also what about all like the condensation? Like what happens there? Does the condensation not get into the plugs? Is there not a risk of that? Because normally back home, like, you'd have light switches on the outside, which is, yeah. Oh my gosh, I just realized. Okay, anyway, point being, we have lights. Another thing about this apartment that I've noticed is we tend not to have lighting in the roof, like, or rather on the ceiling. I'm not sure why or who thought that was a good idea, but yeah, so that's the lighting we have. Then we move right on along to our bedroom. Also equally lacking a light in the ceiling. And yeah, so when you come in, you can see that there is a television set over there. Nobody watches that because who watches TV in their bedroom? It's weird. I have a random sofa over there. Also very interesting. They give us like a really nice big bed. Again, once a week they come in, they clean up, they give us new sheets and stuff, which is great. We each have like drawers here. One on this side, one on the other side. You may be wondering, why is that light not on while that one is on? That's because that side of the bedroom light is controlled by that light switch over there, but I think the bulb is like dead at the moment, so can't do that. But yeah, I don't think there's much more to say about that. More of that old world charm, more of that look. Again, very cohesive design. Storage space in the room, right? We've got a chest of drawers there, so my wife will keep all of her stuff in there. It's quite full at the moment. It's really weird how we managed to pack so much stuff in our suitcases because we haven't really bought much new stuff here. And then she's got like a big closet in here. She can like hang all her stuff. And then this is great, is a mirror. So you just have like a giant mirror. You can look at yourself in as you get dressed, as you get prepared, I guess, if you're into that kind of thing. I'm not so much, but I do like having this mirror. I don't know, it just adds a little bit something into a room, I think, instead of just having blank walls. It's quite nice. So, moving on. We have our lounge space, which is great. Again, these side tables by the sides. Our Christmas tree, which is still there on the 15th of January. I don't think we're getting rid of that anytime soon. So then you might be like, hang on. There's a couch right there, and it's facing that chest of drawers. I'm sure there's clothes in there. Where's the TV? The TV, my friends, again, in keeping with the theme. Okay, there's a theme out here. The TV is voila. It's not off, obviously. I closed this thing for the purposes of this video. I wanted to show off my fancy TV cabinet, even equipped with a fancy Sony Bravia TV from like 1987 or something. We've got cable boxes, we've got more drawers over there, we keep some other knickknacks in there. Got a nice coffee table situation going on here, which is really great. It also it fits into the theme. I love it. Our Christmas themed little armchair situation there, fantastic. Yeah, I mean, that's about it. We've got these great curtains here. They're fantastic. Again, works well with the theme. the theme, our favorite theme. But yeah, so that's our living room. I believe that the sofa can actually be turned into a sofa bed. When I came here, we had a whole situation with our accommodation with the girls. We had to find different accommodation, and there wasn't enough beds, or well, I'm sure we could have found a place with enough beds, but we needed 2 separate rooms so that we could sleep separately, because it would have been weird if we were sleeping together. So I came to sleep here at Sahil's place and Kyle's place, and they opened up the bed for me, and yeah, I could sleep there. Anyway, moving on. So there's a second bedroom in this apartment. The second bedroom is right here. It's got a 2-bed situation. This is my chest of drawers. This is where I would keep my clothing. Again, more of these curtains, more of these like mirrors. I don't know if that's called gilding on the outside, on the framing of it, but whatever. Again, most of my clothes fit in there somehow in our 2 suitcases. We've got Oh, there's my LTT backpack over there because reasons. My favorite hat when I'm traveling, got that in Canada. Then again, you have a big closet, a nice big closet with mirrors everywhere. You can see yourself. Hello again. You see yourself there. And then I guess the last thing that I want to show you guys is my bathroom, the one that I would use. Again, more of these pictures. This one is really like, I think it's bigger. Yeah, it's bigger. Got the same kind of lights over there, same mirrored, I guess medicine cabinets is what they're called. There's like space in here. You can open these up. It's the same in the master bedroom, but yeah. I really like the bathrooms here. They're quite neat. They're quite fancy looking. So I like them. This is obviously like a bathtub type. Again, same detachable shower head. Again, similar toilet, more storage underneath there, and so that's, yeah. And I guess that's it. That's the apartment tour. Gotta open up a door here. This situation is a bit awkward. Oh, here's the second fire alarm. This one is much better. Me and this one are much closer friends because it doesn't ring on me. It's rang once, and that's because there really was like not fire, but there was some like serious smoking. I was cooking something and something got burned. So that one I like. Because it's actually like honest about whether something is actually burning or not. This one, hate it. But yeah, that's the place, and that's our house tour. Okay, so editing this video, I realized that I didn't actually end up speaking about exactly what the price is here, and if I'm being honest, I have no idea. I, out of my own pocket, pay $0. Because my company pays for this whole gig. So the way it works is they ask me to come from home to this country. I help out during their busy seasons, and then I go home. They provide accommodation and they also pay me a salary. So yeah, I'm not like 100% an employee. Certain policies and things don't apply to me in the company, yada 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 yada. But I went downstairs yesterday to ask the guys at the service desk how much this place rents for, and so you can rent it like on a nightly basis. He said probably around $400, with the 2-bedroom space probably being around 600. So 400 for 1 bedroom, 600 for 2. A lot of money for sure. So I went out to Street Easy just to try and figure out like what is the monthly rental that I can probably reasonably expect, and you can see here it's it's wild. Like this $6,000 here for a 2-bed, 2-bath, 5,800, practically the same thing. Yeah, even this 5,900. These are like recent, like kind of 2022 prices. That's a lot of money. That's like a lot of money. It's like 3 times what the yearly minimum wage is for 1 month of rental in this place. Yeah, no, these guys are raking it in. Whoever owns this unit or these units, they're raking it in for sure. We actually really like it. It's really grown on us. We were very worried that we would probably hate it here, and because like I was not impressed the first time I came here, but like once you live in it and you're like, hey, this is what I've got to live with, it really can grow on you. I know that there's like renovated apartments in this building here. What else is there in this building? There is a gym. I don't know if I'll show that. Probably not. I don't. Again, it's one of these awkward situations. There is a person at the gym. As you walk in, they register your name. It's really awkward to me. Like, I don't want to feel like someone's watching me as I gym, right? Like, and even worse is that there's somebody there at the pool area, and so somebody has to sign me in if I'm going to the pool, and it's like, can I just access the pool. So if there's nobody there on that day, the pool is closed, right? So if I wanted to go swimming on Christmas, I couldn't because the pool is closed, I think. Or was it like Thanksgiving Day or something like that? I think there was a day when they had the pool closed like that. So yeah, there's pros and there's cons to this whole situation, but generally I like the people, I like the staff. I think it's just the whole situation is really awkward for me. I'm not, I don't think I'm somebody who gets excited by like service industry, being taken care of, being waited on. I kind of like doing my own thing. I kind of like being my own man. But look, it's not a knock against the place. I think it's meant for a particular person, and that particular person is probably not me. But yeah, there's a doorman, there's a lobby, you come up, there's a pool, there's an outside deck area. I don't think that the deck area is very impressive in terms of the view that you get. Like, you can see Billionaires Row a bit. I suppose you can see Billionaires Row everywhere. You can kind of see like the west edge of Central Park. It's not looking very nice right now because Central Park is dry and dusty. But yeah, it would be a nice place to have like an outside chill out sesh. It's really cold right now. It's like 0 degrees at the moment. Don't mind me sweating. It's this heavy camera that I'm holding. But yeah, it's a nice place. I really appreciate it. I can see what it's for, who it's for, and I know that like people like that, people who love that, would be very, very happy to live here. It's really quite nice. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching my home tour. That was a lot longer than I expected, because normally when I walk around, I'm not explaining everything to everyone and how everything works. But yeah, thanks for coming, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you, and I will catch you on the next one. Please like, comment on the video, and subscribe. Peace.